Hey, welcome to the Side Chick Cocoon, a channel dedicated to emotional and past life karmic healing and breaking of generational curses to activate the divine feminine within. So we're going to go ahead and jump into session 2 of our November caterpillar, and we're going to start off with the star oracles that we ended the last session with. Okay, so the overall energy for this particular caterpillar as we begin the healing process is shame, right? So it's the falling star, right? So this caterpillar is in the energy where they no longer want to hide their face. They want to step into their light, right, with love, okay, so that they can make it towards and be on this path towards their destiny, right, so that they're living out and following their higher purpose, okay, and so in order for them to do that, there's an energy here where they're having to let go with self compassion. They're having to surrender to the things that they've been carrying on their back, right? So that's an amazing energy of them just being ready, right? And so they're going to have to allow this lapis lazuli energy here to guide them towards their higher purpose. That starlight energy, right? Which we see we have a star seed, right? So I feel like also it's because, like we said, they're wanting to get to this Minnie Mouse, right? There's a union here that is destined for greatness that they don't want to lose. Okay, so we're gonna start this session off with. I'm trying to get into the habit of saying session. I know I say reading it's so bad, but I'm a work in progress. Okay, so anywho, we're gonna start this session off with the self forgiveness oracles. This is the masculine and feminine edition, and I wanted to use this edition versus the just the self edition, because we see that this masculine, it has a very feminine energy. So we kind of want this masculine to understand the balance and between their own energies. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start off with the fallen star, their overall energy, just so we can get a understanding of how they or why they put themselves in this energy of shame. Okay, why were they too shameful to show their face? So again, like I said, the first card that comes out is the feminine energy, and they need to forgive themselves for taking on another's emotional reaction as their own. Okay, so this is the energy where they are very empathic, right? And they didn't understand that energy. They didn't realize that they were taking on other people's emotional reaction to them as their own, right? And so if somebody was reacting in a negative energy towards their feminine energy, that's the same way they would look at themselves, right? They would see that as themselves. So this is an energy where it's time for them to choose to believe that allowing others to take ownership of their emotional experiences empowers them to heed the loving message present within that emotion, right? So again, putting the energy back where it belongs, right? And making them have ownership, right? And again, develop their own sense of emotional state, right? Or a way of dealing with certain emotions, right? So again, this is an energy where forgiveness is a very powerful tool that can facilitate the establishment of awareness. So this masculine is needing to forgive himself for again, taking on the energies of other people's reaction towards him, right? And how we have another feminine energy coming out for this destiny, right? And this is about forgiving himself for giving his power away by thinking others are more capable than he is. So again, we already saw in the first session, right, when we talked about that selfish energy, that family that really wasn't, again, giving to this person, right? Because, see, by them not giving to this person, right, that they gave their power away because they felt they had to be for others what they needed to be for themselves, right? And so, again, it's kind of that energy of not feeling accepted, right? Not feeling capable of success. Okay, so here is where they need to choose to believe that they always have access to an innate wisdom that will guide them to the knowledge and resources that they need to create what it is that they desire, right? And so again, that's going back to them feeling insecure about their mental energy, right? Their intellect, right? But again, having to know how to channel that energy towards what it is that they are knowledgeable about, right? Because again, there's an innate wisdom and knowledge within them, right? So they have things that they are very, again, intellectually inclined about, right? But again, they have to be able to see that, okay? So again, we're going to go to this surrender energy here, right? Letting go of this drama, this past, right? This toxic energy. Okay, we have some masculine energy coming out. So I forgive myself for resisting my natural desire to experience connection and intimacy. So again, you know you want to have this natural, right? This natural relationship, this natural connection with the woman, right? And that's kind of what I'm getting off of this energy, okay? It again, they have to choose to believe that others serve as their mirror, right? So we saw that there was a Minnie Mouse that could have been potentially serving as a mirror to this masculine energy, right? And it is through the curious, playful acknowledgement of what you see in your reflection that you may better see and understand yourself. So again, accepting what it is that is being presented to you, okay, and being able to recognize, like, whoa, hold on, that's sound like me, that look like me, right? And adjusting the energies, or again seeing yourself in a better light, right? So I feel like, again, that's the healing, that's the place that this masculine wants to get to, because they don't want to continue being faced with a challenge in a relationship and then everything falling apart. So again, that's that energy of them being able to cope, them being able to know their own darkness, right? See their reflection, and so that they can better deal with another person's darkness, okay, that may possibly be being reflected, right? So just take it how it resonates. So that's what they want to do. They want to be able to come in with a renewed perspective in challenging situations, right? They don't want to keep having that same toxic energy, okay? So this is how they can tap into it, right? By these visions, okay, that will guide them to their higher purpose, which is lapis lazuli energy. So what do we have clarifying that? So we're back to the feminine energy. And again, this is all energy within this masculine, okay? When I say feminine energy, this is the balance that makes up this masculine as a whole, okay? So we have, I forgive myself for forgetting that I do not need to be dependent on others for the nurturance that they crave, right? So again, if it's something that you crave and you have a vision for it, right, then again, we have it right here. I just said something about wholeness. Look at this. They have to choose to believe that when they access their expansive wholeness, they are capable of nurturing themselves in the ways that they search for in others. Okay, so again, like I said, you can't like see, we talked about that right in this last session. We spoke on this masculine demanding, right? This is in a demanding position as well, right? Demanding things from other people that they have not yet dealt with within themselves, right? So again, they having to understand that they have more feminine energy than masculine, which is nothing wrong with that. It is nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, and so when it comes to this lovers, okay, we have two. So let's see what comes out. We have two feminine energies coming out with a masculine energy at the bottom of the deck. So let's look at this. So the first feminine energy that came out was, I forgive myself for expecting it all to somehow fall apart whenever I am faced with a challenge. Okay, so again, we just saw that. So this is this masculine showing up, right? Again, they don't want this energy to fall apart. They want to be able to support, right? They want to be able to come into these challenges with support that brings them, a new perspective, okay? So this other feminine energy could be that Minnie Mouse, right? So let's check her energy out. I forgive myself for giving to others when I have nothing left to give. Exactly. So like I said, this Minnie Mouse gave and gave and gave, and she wasn't getting anything in return but selfish energy, demanding energy, and impatient energy, because this person was stuck in their own darkness, right? They were stuck. And so again, this is why we see why they treated women the way that they treat women, right? Because they did not. Again, um, it goes back to that energy of, for resisting my natural desire to experience connection and intimacy, right? They rejected what it was that they truly desired because of the distortion that was on their mental, their psyche, okay, due to the sexual trauma that they went through as a child. Okay, so the masculine energy here that is coming out is, I forgive myself for mistaking discomfort for punishment, right? So just because, things are discomfortable or uncomfortable within a relationship, right, where you're going through those challenges, that does not mean you're being punished. That just means that, there's time for growth, right? That this discomfort is a natural component of growth, and growth is physical evidence of your resilience and your integrity, right? And we saw that resilience, right, where and the resilience showed up in the trauma. The resilience showed up in the darkness, right? It was resilience with sovereignty, right? And again, it was not wanting to grow, carrying things around for so long, and not releasing them so that you can be, so that this masculine caterpillar can be in the energy of integrity, right? In the energy of power, okay? Yeah. So let's keep it moving. That was that was deep. So again, it's a lot of self forgiveness here, and as you forgive yourself, we're going to tap into um, again the healing, the healing components of it. Let's see, hold on. We got a lot of feminine energy, so let's go to. Um, I don't want to go there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Give me a second. What deck I want to use? Let's go to these emotions. Let's get to some emotions. Yeah. I just heard emotions make you cry sometimes, so this person could be crying, okay? Um, yeah, just spit the deck. My family keeps interfering, and I have love scares me. So, there we go. There we go. Love scares them. They are resisting this natural desire. Yeah, yeah, because they don't want to see themselves. Yeah, they don't. They've been in this narcissistic energy for so long. Okay, first card. This don't even belong in this deck. But the first card that came out was Hey Mom by Cameron, but I'm not going to take it, okay? Because it don't belong in here. So we're going to shuffle again. So we're going to go ahead and jump into these clarifications and see what the emotions that this masculine is having at this time. So again, the shame, right? For, again, not allowing people to take ownership of their own emotional experiences, okay? This person has been taking on a lot of energies and not realizing that they aren't his. All right, so we have You're the Best I Ever Had. So again, it's coming out in feminine energy. Um, and we have children need healthy relationships at the bottom of the deck. Love hurt in the past, so I'm afraid to love again. So we see this masculine is ready to again come out of this energy. So they're in an emotional state where they definitely see that Minnie Mouse was the best that they've ever had, right? And they don't want to continue fighting this love because they know that if they continue fighting this love, then they will lose this love. And so again, getting back to this destiny, which is this Minnie Mouse, what is the energy surrounding them giving their power away? So they gave their power away, which meant and that they didn't have the power again to deal with Minnie Mouse. So we have Love Scares Me. So yeah, Minnie Mouse scares him, right? Again, Minnie Mouse was that angel of karma, right? And we see that here. The karma is just really being reflected back towards them in this mirror. And we have I wish I could take it all back at the bottom of the deck, right? So this person is definitely wanting to let you know that they've been in this energy of again that chicken energy, right? And that's what made them demanding when it came to you, right? Nurturing them versus them nurturing and healing themselves. Okay, so let's clarify this surrender, right? So they're surrendering, right? The resisting of fighting this love, right? They don't want to fight this love anymore, right? They want this connection, and so again, they want to make contact with you, or they're going to, or with Minnie Mouse. I know I said that in the last reading. I was like, well, I have to make sure I keep directing it towards Minnie Mouse. So we have I've lived my life being someone I'm not. So we already know that, right? Because of this trauma, right? We have coward at the bottom of the deck. So we already see that. So we what's behind that? You're too good for me. So again, that's that coward energy, that inactive solar plexus chakra, right? Which we saw last reading, okay, that they wear this mask, okay. So again, um they want you to know this, right? They want you to know that your vibe is so strong that they can feel your presence, right? So now I feel like they feel you in this energy, and like we said, they see you shining, right? Because you're shining. You're living your truth, right? And so, they say they knew that you were the one for them from the very beginning, right? And it's this vibration, right? It's this energy, and them being able to feel your presence is what is creating this demand to heal. Okay, what's creating this demand to again get towards, and you may, this Minnie Mouse may even be, why did you hurt me? We have why did you hurt me coming out on the Lovers, and we have you are a true goddess. So I feel like if this is something that you want to, that Minnie Mouse wants to know, right? I feel like this masculine is gonna come in and let Minnie Mouse know that, they never meant to hurt you, right? They didn't recognize who you were to them. They didn't even recognize who you were, period, right? They didn't see the goddess that you were, okay? They, you know, again, they were in this low vibration. They weren't, if they were in 3D and you somewhere floating in probably the 7D, because we talked about the 7D, right? So again, it's about them wanting to again connect with you and raise their consciousness and get on your level, right? They want to change their thoughts, and so that they can change their reality with you, okay? They have, I really want a family with you. So exactly, right? So Minnie Mouse, whoever Minnie Mouse is, this masculine is doing this not only for you, but for himself, right? Just because it's not even necessarily guaranteed that Minnie Mouse is even going to be available when this masculine, because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, they're still doing it for themselves, for whoever, they do be able to wife, because that's their ultimate goal, to have a wife. Okay? And to not be a narc. All right, so we see those energies, those emotional energies. So we're going to tap into something else here. So what is it that we need to know when it comes to this love scaring them, right? What do we need to know when it comes to love scaring them? What do we need to know when it comes to love scaring them? What do we need to know? Okay. Yeah, we got the snake energy coming out, right? So again, this person was given some type of poison, some type of forbidden fruit, okay? They by his family in regards to love, in regards to relationships, okay? So we have the number 7 coming out. So again, like, yeah, it's in regards to like that spiritual energy, right? So his spiritual energy was tainted, okay? It's kind of what I'm getting. It was poison. Um, and again, we also saw curse. So they definitely could have a curse on their love life, right? So we have this child coming out in the reverse. And y'all remember, I coughed last time, or almost choked last time, when I was reading this energy right here from this pal. But this is the energy where they smoke, right? This is that darkness energy. So this child coming out in reverse is letting me know that this is an unhealed child inner child issue, right? This is them, they've lived their whole life being someone that they're not, and now they found or feel lucky with this special gift that they have received, right, from God. They feel like Minnie Mouse is this gift, right, and they're wanting to come in, and yeah, they feel like they hit the jackpot with this Minnie Mouse. So again, like I say, they're trying to come out of the cold and get back to this connection, and they wanting to heal. So again, they're wanting to heal this inner child. So we're gonna move towards, okay, it's coming out now. So we have bad health and courtship. So again, this is an energy where they want to heal because they don't want to. Okay, so we have your vibe is so strong. I feel your presence. So I feel like you're healing this person, like, because either you're healing this person, or yeah, you're healing this person so that they can get back to this relationship. And I don't even think you even realize it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some stability. There's a home that a family life that is in this vision, right? That, yeah, that you all are getting to, okay? So Minnie Mouse is, I gotta get used to this. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and clarify this lovers, right? And we have this why did you hurt me energy. And I feel like I should have possibly poured two. So yeah, let me get another one because I feel like this is the the feminine, okay, the actual lady in this energy, okay, Minnie Mouse. And so let me get emotion on this lover's energy when it comes to the masculine here. Okay, we have there's no coming back from what you did. Um, so we have a narc. So I feel like, it's an energy where the two of them may have hurt each other. Okay, because again, we see that they weren't, well, the masculine wasn't able to adjust and cope with the feminine's darkness because they didn't understand their own darkness, right? And so this energy of there's no coming back from what you did, I feel like someone feels, you know, that way. I feel like this masculine feels that, because this feminine is like, why did you hurt me? So this masculine wants to communicate. So we have a letter coming out because, again, like I said, they want to have this family, um, or they want to talk about their family again. And then we have, because I'm going to take another one for this because it's two energies here. We have time, the clock. Okay, so again, like I said, this is that impatient energy here. This is that it's time for marriage. I feel like this person feels like, it's time. This person could be getting older, right? We have the number 37 here, so it could be time when someone turns 37. All right, again, there's energy here of expansion with this connection. So again, this masculine is wanting this feminine to know that she's the best this Minnie Mouse to know that she's the best he's ever had. And we have expectation, and they also want to know if you're still waiting, right? I feel like there's a little deceptive energy, trickery going on behind the scenes, okay? Um, because I don't know. What's this sneaky, deceptive energy? I feel like, I don't know. This masculine, this caterpillar is being sneaky about something. So what is this masculine being sneaky about? Where is my one hitters? Are these the one hitters? Yeah. Let me get my one hitters and see what this masculine is being sneaky about. What is this masculine being sneaky about? Why is this fox? I mean, are they like just planning behind your back? Like that could be the energy, but well, let's see. Clarify this fox. Clarify the fox. Clarify the fox. Thank you. Alright, we have power. Okay, so this is all about power. For this masculine, they want control. They want to be the big person. They have a lot of secrets. So it's what's the secret? Let's get another deck for the secret. What's the secret? What's the secret? Well, it's not really a secret, right? That they have this sensual energy, right? We understand that. We see that now, right? That's not a secret. Um, but they are calling in true. They are calling in true love because they at this point, like I say, it's an impatience because they can't sleep. They can't sleep. So okay. So let's go ahead and move on. We're going to go ahead and close it out for this one. All right. So we're going to close it out with some divine direction. So we know where to start next session off, right? This masculine is being divinely guided at this time. So let's get some energy. So again, this star energy, all of them, majority of them was star energy, except for the lovers. So the fallen star energy, the shame energy, right? Them wanting and hoping that you're still waiting for them. What is the divine direction for this masculine overall energy? What is the divine direction? We have trust, okay? So this masculine is being guided to trust their intuition at this time, right? I feel like this masculine is also hoping that this feminine, right, is trusting her intuition and what it is that she's feeling and sensing, because like I said, they're in her head energy real bad. So we're going to clarify this snake. When it comes to this snake, we got protection, okay? So there's the energy of protection when it comes to this family, right? It's just time, right? It's just time. Sorry, but not sorry. When it comes to this inner child, this unhealed inner child, we have holidays. So there's an energy here where this person is making a decision to retreat, right? To live life, right? To, if not retreat, right, but to live life freely, right? To, or again, with that retreat energy, it's like vacation type energy, like getaway type energy, okay? So we're going to talk about all of these in the next session. When it comes to this bad health and this courtship, right? Again, this is the energy I felt of healing, but let's see what is the divine direction that wants to come out with this energy. We have move. So this person may want you to move, okay? This person may need to uh, do some type of exercise, right, to regain their strength, okay, because they are, again, dealing with some type of health issue, which we saw in the last session, okay. We talked about stomach issues, which, again, are dealing with the solar plexus chakra, and we talked about them and their penis issues, right? So let's see erectile dysfunction. So let's see what we have again over here um, when it comes to this letter and time. So I feel like, again, it's time to have this conversation. Goals, right? This person is ready to ground themselves. They're hoping that you're grounded again, and the two of you can use your intuitions to come up with some type of solution here, right? So again, this is them wanting to take the goals off the back burner and go after this love, okay? Because they definitely are desiring you, are calling you in, or they feel that you're calling them in. Either way it goes, they are coming your way, towards Minnie Mouse, I should say. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna leave it here and we'll pick up here, right? We're gonna talk about the protection that this masculine needs to have, and again what it really means to retreat and to live life, and to trust their intuition, right? Again, this move energy could be about their health, so physically moving, like homes, or again, this could be a energy where they're moving physically, doing some type of exercise, right? So again, it's all about these goals and how they can achieve this goal of this true love, right? Having this family with Minnie Mouse, all right? So that's what I have for this session. I hope it resonates. Love and light.